Yeah, another day, another stream. Well, and I realized I have to finish it last time, Thursday last week. I forgot to do recording of the. So I was gonna like set the recording of the game audio separately so I can just reuse the video later and just cut out the events only without any of voiceover. But well, I guess I'll just record it again next time. Let's see what else. Nothing much other than that. I guess it's rain. It rained today, I think. So I'm kind of little short on sleep. Anyway, let's continue. So basically, so far we have like about half, maybe two, maybe 2/5, maybe almost. I don't know if I can finish it today, but I should be able to finish one after today. Yeah, and has a pretty decent income secure so far because we took over the few big cities. Yeah, anyway, let's continue. They're still allies, right? Yeah. So I just need to let them keep on training for now. Let's finish up the alliance. I don't think we have anyone I can recruit right now. 20. Since we're almost at the unit cap and we have a lot of money, so let's recruit the higher level units. Oh, my computer fan is really heating up. That's not good. Oh well, can't be helped. Right. I don't think the knight's gonna attack it first, and all the avenue towards the other faction is closed off right now. So I guess I'll have to just sit still, doing nothing for a few turns. So let's finish up the. I forgot their name. Lion? Yeah, Lion. Should be easy.
行くぞ進みましょう
10 to 1.
みんな行くぞ
父さん見ててねまずは混乱を鎮めないと一斉射撃の用意を
やはりキノコに水をやるのが性に合いますね
なぜ立ち上がったのかを忘れるな
防衛を守るそれが我が隊の役目だ百発百中
先制を下げる急げ
相手に戦意がある以上は徹底的にやるバカそっちに行っちゃダメだ
今日は疲れました
今に見てろよそんなものはいらん追い払えればそれでいいはずだ我が隊の役目を理解しろ軍規違反は許さんぞ
逃げる敵は本物ではない
Okay, lions no more. Let's redistribute unit towards the front. Come on, me, my brain, wake up. I don't know why whenever it rains I have trouble sleeping. I don't think it's the sound because I barely heard any rain noise. Maybe just something to do with the temperature, humidity, and air pressure, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, it is what it is. I don't know if I should attack the knights now or should I just wait? I think I'll wait longer, they're gonna get stronger. Maybe like 2 more turns while they push up the majority of the remaining enemies. I think we still have 2 more turns of the alliance left, I think. Waters. 5 more turns of alliance left. They might be able to finish up the musket before that alliance expires, maybe. Oh yeah, I should have declined that one. Oh well. Since we have more unit than we can heal, let's just combine some of them. I don't know. Some are a bit inefficient, but oh well. I'll just crush with the money. It's a normal difficulty, so it's not gonna be any difficulty. It's not gonna be any trouble. It's not gonna have any trouble pushing the enemy AIs.
やるじゃない。
それでは出発。
適当に前進。
適当に前進 or whatever that means. Can I just attack them? Not in bad allies. 3 more turn. Then we'll attack. Oh, excuse me. Need to learn how to sing slightly outside of my voice ranges. One day. I think I barely have like a 1 octave of the range. So basically the audio. I think it's I forget which C it is the typical male voice falls on, but anyway. Whenever I sing songs and whatever, there's always either slightly outside of my range. There are some notes that are slight. I can't form sentence today. There are some notes that are slightly outside of my vocal range. I need to learn how to sing better, but I don't know how to learn. Oh well. I think my best strategy right now is just take whatever's empty and prioritize taking out muskets, I think. Let's take down the strong point first, then we'll just push with the hold number of units. We should have more, but enough. Yep, lower the thrust, not thrust. Lower the thrust. It's gonna, we are gonna have to fight him anyway, so eventually.
理論は構築済み。
ここで逃げてもいずれ
色仕掛けができるわけじゃなし面倒よね。
ではマイルとするか。
ジュリアナファッショ
すみません。
大地の声をぶちのめしに行くか。
I think they have a pretty strong skills.
まあ頼まれてしまったから
そのために
崩すな。
蛇行しつつ
ここは一つ
槍を掲げなさい。
覚悟しや。
進みますぞ。
こっちから行くか。進みましょう。エルフ中兵の強さを見せつけるのだ。
My
や
phone
ってらんねえ
fell.
な。
戦場なんて気乗りしないわ。
あの人も戦っている。
一人たりとも逃してはなりません。
We had we're losing our numbers last night too, because
力が負けたわけじゃ。
oh well.
信用できねえ。あばよ。逃げ足は速い。ここから先へは
忘れ
一
物はありません。
歩も行かせんぞ。
互角か。
この俺の剣をかわせるか。
そらそら。
優遇の援護に入りますよ。
戦場になんか出るんじゃなかった。
悔しい。私の表術が通じないなんて。
戦線を維持
They're
していれば我らの
a lot of their
手に
more
負わなく
higher
逃れた
HP
ものはい
units
ま
are
せんのよ。
almost gone, so it should be relatively easy.
私の
有益な情報が今までよく戦っていくれた。私のすべき
そうこなくっちゃ。
歴史を伝えここを突破されたら後世二軍が
あれだよ。決めたのは
我が隊に知らずはない。
で死ねないわ。
未成年です。も
そう
う交流して勝てるわね。
I'll take this.
Wow. 我が槍働きをご覧あれ。
だけどき俺が隊列に風穴を開けてやる。
仕事は早くやるものよ。
たとえ戦場が違っていても、あの
大地の
人と一緒に
声を
戦ってい
聞く
くって決めた
か。
から。
首をはねられる覚悟はできてんだろうな。
We'll get rid of the
娘が帰りを
units
待
that
っ
are
て
outside of castle,
氷の
and
壁
we'll
を
just
作っ
snipe
て
from
防御
the
壁にするわよ。
yeah,
信用できね
長引きそう
え。
ね。
あばよ。
あんたはちょいださみたいな。皆さん
負けられない。
忘れ物はありませんね
あの人と。一緒になるまで。
娘のためにもまだまだ手柄を立てなくてはいけない身でな。ちまちまと小細工が好きらしい。
槍は剣の3
Man,
倍。
those wolves are cleaving through our units.
ザコどもが俺が蹴散らしてやる。
そこ邪魔。私も目立たないじゃん。新しい魔法を開発しても実戦で使えなかったら意味がないわね。
Almost, there we go.
覚えてやがれ。辛い立場。
Their strongest unit is gone,
団体
but
戦は
they
苦
still
手な
have
の
a
よ。
ton of a
大
dwarf
丈夫。
units.
自軍を信じるのです。
貧相な奴らだ
A lot
ぜ。
of
下
units.
手くそ。もっと的確に狙いなさい。
田舎草。
父さんと言ったはずだ。
遠い道のり。でも私は必ず高みに立つ。
だけどき俺が隊列に風穴を開けてやる。
何やってんの？素早く近づいて素早く下がる。
あなたにこの槍をかわすことはできません。
娘が帰りを待っている。
たとえ戦場が違っていてもあの人と
Oh,
一緒
we're
に戦
down
ってい
to
くって
half
決めたから
their...
キン
Oh, well, that's just
モ
wrong.
氷の壁を作って防御壁にするわよ。
That didn't quite work out.
長引きそうね。
That's fine. We'll gain headway in the places.
さて、いい男はいるかしら。
では行くぞ。
ああ、始まっちゃった。
嵐の前の静けさと。お前らは仮想の方が好みだ。
ご提案さん。
He was so talking so confidently, but he got killed.
私はあの方のためにまだまだやることがありまして。
Hereafter. Alfheim encampment. In the midst of the Alfheim advance, with its military power expanding, the leader Ephemeral was thinking of the future. Something on your mind, leader? Yes. Though she disliked showing her troubled figure to subordinates, Mikar had grown in love with her. They'd been friends since before the Elfheim, so she answered truthfully. What happens next, right? That's right. Though our factions are currently expanding, I don't really wish to keep growing. Then what about simply returning any captured land once we destroy any threats? If he were to assume control of the Margaretifia. That's not right. Margaretifia fortress. Our defense would be stronger than ever. It would decimate the threat in the Midland. It's not that simple. You mean Vald? It's not like I hate him or anything. Well, neither do I. Well, I know how you feel about him, but he's indispensable. But this is just my opinion. The commander is very ambitious and might aim to... Marco, you think he might unseat me? Is that what you want to say? I would never... Very well then, as you say. But if you're not worried about him, what troubles you so? I begin to realize that we must unite to completely drive away the threat. Later, by tonight you mean to say Alfheim will bring the continent together? Yes. Why? I can recall 2 times when Ausonia has been under threat of destruction. The calamity 250 years ago and then Imperial Fire 40 years ago, right? So neither Merca nor Ephemeral were born before the calamity. The population reduction has influenced their childhoods, so they knew all about it. The reason there was so few older elves was due to the calamity, wiping most of them out. Those dangers were not really averted, luck saved that day. I started to think that we need to strengthen our forces if you were to protect the forest. I see. I'm sorry, Merca. That was pretty straightforward, without much of a conflict or resolution. Okay, next up, Midland. This one's a lot bigger, so let's keep in the defense. But let's move in on this side. Let's send half. Maybe I should have sent
共
more.
に夫人を終えたようだな。
出るぞ。ぐずぐずするな。
皆さん、進んでください。
It's kind of fun. After a while, you kind of judge
俺
the
たちと戦うってことだ
how
ぞ
well
おい
your armies are doing based on the death screen. So if I'm hearing more of a horse going down, they're nice. They're losing a lot. They're losing their nice more than we're using ours. I guess it's kind of typical of RTS to rely on the audio cue to
私の大物に耐えられる
get better grasp of the battle, how the battle going. Because visually it's kind of hard to tell. Tiny dots, who's dying more or less.
人道とも知ったこっちゃねえか。
レディーにはかっこいいところを見せない
Yeah, I'm losing more unit because I'm keep hearing sound more.
覚悟はできたんだろうな。
Wait, no, just that one.
私は真摯に戦場では優しくないぞ
ただ戦うんじゃねえぞ。
Maybe he had a chance. We have a chance.
隊が警告となるように戦え。
お嬢さん
I just need to get rid of
い
the
けないなあなたのような方が戦場に立つなんて
other war point. Okay, let's just
爆弾を投げる。
yeah,
ま
this
ずは
side.
一人でも多く殺していけ。
Oh well, that's fine. The gruesome task of refilling the units. I wonder. Never realized the elves units are called police. And these are called sword police. It's always kind of interesting that when a word is defined by the base word plus something. It's technically not, but it sort of implies the default state. So basically, well, I guess it's not really more denoting default. It's more of the I guess the order or the word is created. I guess maybe. So basically, the word they use the police first. They define the police first, and then define the either variation or the contrast of the other one is, and added the qualifier in front of it. It's like that word, like so there's a word YouTuber, then there's a new word that's called VTuber. So, VTuber is a subsection of YouTuber, but they're slowly well, not really slowly. It's been a while, but I keep hearing more and more of this Flash tuber, which I really don't like the word, but I guess there is now is a need to, instead of just having YouTuber versus a VTuber, instead of YouTuber, and under those category of YouTuber, we'll have a virtual YouTuber, VTuber, then the non-virtual YouTuber. I wish there was like a better word they use instead of like using Flash tuber. But I guess that's how this language works. I guess it just as the needs arise, the new words comes about. I don't know. I'm out of money. I think also what was the other term thing is live. I think something. One problem I have with the term liver is one, I think it doesn't really quite, it's not quite clear what it exactly means. And second, when it's written down as letters, it looks like a liver, so I don't like the word either. I don't know, either way. I have no agency in terms of how the language evolves.
命令だ
I'm
から仕
more of
方
a
ないけど。
passenger,
なん
passive,
で俺が戦場に立たなきゃなんねんだ
pursuit
よ
instinct.
暴れるか。
Because I don't really keep up with the memes or the
さー
typical
てと
communication or
我
whatever.
が槍働きをご覧あれ。
イエーイ私がリーダ
始めたよ。
That just yay! It reminds me of the one episode from the boat.
ー私のカリスマは本物だからね
The boat. She goes, yay! Party, please! Yay! With the sunglasses.
私の弓はグレートメールだって貫くぜ。
私が身ぐるみ剥がしてやるよ。
互角か。
いいでしょう。来なさい。
親方に付き合うといつもこうなる。
貧弱な奴らが。
Just kidding, getting
いい
near.
ぜ、かかってきな。
先を切り落とされただと。
何なのよ
They're shooting some
この
arrows
戦
at
況じゃ
us.
適度に
They're
切り
doing
上げる
something.
しかねえな。
玉砕
Not
戦
enough
法。
to overcome
俺は
our.
おごり高き選手とかじゃねえから。
役日だわ。
Where's the rest of
バ
them?
カだ。そうか。私をあらか
I
じめ
guess I'll
警
hold up
戒して
there.
いたよ
I
うで
guess
す
we。have to go.
テンション下がる
なんだあいつは見切りシングルしてんだよ。
さっさと切り上げるわよ。バカな総大将には付き合
I
えな
don't
いわ。
know. I don't know why they find their voice
やりやがれ。
なぜだ。なぜ
appealing.
私の槍が。
どうしてこうなった？
Kind of
あなた
nonchalant
が死にたいの
and
知り
carefree.
なさい。一か八か。敵の大将の首でも狙う？
あの親父は敵の戦力とか本当に計算したのか？
おめえら、もっと気合い入れろ。
気安く触んじゃねえよ
槍は剣の3倍強いはず
I
だ。
think I can do that R sound. Okay. The pirate person was
私
doing
が
like
翻弄されているだろ。
sound. I
冗
don't
談
think
じゃ
I
ないわ。
properly did the
何よこの
R.
戦況。
ここで死にたくないんですけど。
何なのよ
これはやばいな。
バカな。そうか。私をあらかじめ警戒していたようですな。
この戦況じゃ適度に切り上げるしかねえな。
役日だ。
Now I don't have to worry about the AoE attack. That's it.
さっさと切り上げるわよ。バカな総大将には付き合えないわ。
ちょっと服がボロボロ
I
じゃ
don't think I'm dealing that much
Yok,
damage.
sen
We're
bu.
just charging.
俺はおごり高き選手とかじゃねえから。
なぜだ。なぜ私の槍が。
やりやがれ。
私たちの勝ちですね
I guess the downside of the
ろくなことがない。
units are they're getting obstruction pretty easily. A lot of obstruction.
あなたたち死にたいの？知りなさい。
思い出したって
But it
い
should
う
be
か
fine.
あの親父は
We
敵の
outnumber
戦
them
力とか
vastly.
本当に計算したのか？
We
切り
bounce
落とされただと。仕方ありません。
さい急所猫を噛むと言います
証人でいればよか。
私の負けだ。好きにしな。
なんで俺がこんな目に。
うざ。
勝っているからといって慢心してはいけません
Okay, let's finish up the enclave there.
Oh? 出番か。
さーてと、
ギレリス。
Uh,
総員準備が整いまして。
ほらほらどうしたのそれまで
勝てたか
哀れだな。近づくこともままならず、矢を受けることしかできんと。
おい、英雄になろうとするな。
始まったね。
死と隣り合わせの人生か。
弱者を虐げてはならん
ギレリ
last
ス。
weekend I saw the
出陣の
Steam
準
had
備は
a
整った。
リネ、
Fallout
参り
sale,
ますわ。
残念
and
私
they
の
had a
勝ちのよ
Fallout
ね
軸
76.
だぞ。
What is 76?
蛮族が何を言うか。
な
For
ぜ
free
立
to
ち上が
play
った
for 5
のか
days,
を
so I
忘
think
れ
it's
る
still
な
free to play as well. But
そ
when
れが我が
I
隊
kind
の
of tempted
役
to
目だ。
try, but then I learned that it takes 96 gigabyte to install.
ご利用
I
し
don't
て
have
勝
that
てるわ
kind of
ね
hard drive space. But,
このまま矢を追いかけるだけでいい
I don't know. I think I'm spending like 100 or so on the all the this YouTuber
私の
stuff.
矢を防ぎきれるかし
So
ら
like I have like 20 plus gigabyte on the thumbnail image and
私の
stuff.
剣は守るためにある。
And I have like 40 or
敵が
so
どう出る
on
か
the
見ものだな
一手一手入りまくるのよ
the space engineer.
戦だな
我が主のた
Not
め
even the whole thing. I
勝
gotta
利
put it
を誓
away.
います
Just the episode third
まあ
third
頼ま
episode
れてしまったからな
recordings
ま
and
だ
one time
限
and
界ではない
これ以上
覆すのは無理そう
then
だ
some
ね
miscellaneous stuff like the this model, the PC, face
私
thing.
も役目を終わったならないものが
ほらほらどうしたの
So like 100 or 120 gigabyte or so hard drive
雇い
used
主から
up
マイク
to
をもらっている
part-time stuff.
見逃してくれ依頼者を守る義務があっても
Kind of looking up on the hard drives. It
Power
looks like it's relatively cheap,
近
so I
づ
guess
く
I'll
こともま
buy
ま
it.
ならず矢を受けることしかできん
And then like spend some
己の
hard
無
drive
力さを嘆
space.
くまいと誓ったのに
さーて次はと
なぜ立ち上がったのかを忘れるな
I might
身の程
try.
知らず
Maybe I should give it a try at the
私の勝ちのようね
playing out Fallout series.
満
I
足
think
が
I
何を言うか
like way back when, I don't know when, like a few years back.
私の矢を防ぎきれるかし
I
ら
think I bought like the whole series up to
見たところで終わってし
このまま
まうなんて
矢を追いかけるだけでいい
so maybe I should actually play the game one of these days. I remember trying to play Fallout 1 when I was a kid. But it was in English. Like I didn't speak English at all back then, so I couldn't play. Maybe I should give it a try. Although it's a really old game at this point, but I don't know if it's actually playable or not. I don't mean as a game being bad or not. I mean as a can like a newer hard drive, not hard drive, newer software can actually run it or not. I remember like just having a lot of trouble trying to run some games on Windows 7 even. So I don't know actually I'll play on Windows 10 or not. No, we'll see I guess. Although how long is it? It's a pretty long game, isn't it? Games I kind of want to other games I kind of want to play also as well as Tales of games, but I already cleared all of them. Well, at least ones I have. So, and I don't know if there's much point in playing an RPG game that you already know the story of.
では行くぞ
査定の始まりか
これより戦か
We'll have to think about it because
熱いか
just playing. I like this game, but playing this game over and over on one of the
我が
other
空日
is
騎士団は人民を救済す
kind
る
of tiring because basic game,
最悪
basic
は認めない
play you do is
引き上げるぞ
pretty much same between all the faction. Only minor differences events and how you normally would apply in the battlefield maybe. Maybe. Should be fine. What are some other things I guess? Oh yeah, the VRoidStudio, whatever. The thing you can just click few things to make a model. They had an update recently, I think. I think they added the tail. I think I'll have to give it a look, but I don't have really much use for tail, so it's like I don't know if they added anything else, any other thing, anything other than just adding tail stuff. I'll look it up I guess later. Maybe I should have looked it up before, but I don't have much time. Anyway, Yeah, let's like push through up north. So let's take the Levoy with the my eastern force, then I can cut it off and take this and use that to free up the central and use that to push up. It's basically a rolling front, roll up the front line basically. That should work out, I think. We'll build this fortress. Didn't think things through.
気を引き締めろ。もう戦は始まっている。いい
I
か
guess it technically
いきなり暴れ出すんじゃねえぞ。
水晶の壁を作り
the dwarves
敵の
from
攻撃
coming
に
down
備えよ
the
先生はあげるぞ。援護しろ。
open field.
馬できないからってバカにするな。俺には勝利の女神がいる。
Sort of like
ついたものは下がれ。邪魔だ。
矢を放て。
全身崩れになる前にやるじゃない。
big ice castle thing on the Game of Thrones.
これ
I
以上
never actually watched this show, so
前
I
衛
don't
の
know.
援護はわし
So
ら
I
の
think it
役
was the
目
ドキドキ。じゃ俺が隊列に思い出した朝のを開けてや
keeping
る。
out the northern front or
各隊
something.
作戦開始。
Done.
普通のキノコ
生き延びた者は
味がいいのはどっち？
Oh shit, I should maybe I should pay more attention to the gameplay.
いいかおめえら。一歩も通すんじゃねえぞ。
That I had like, I thought we have enough of numerical advantage that I don't have to control anything, but I guess that was wrong.
岩盤事故に比べりゃまだマシよ。
Yeah, I guess it's one of those castles.
俺はこの程度じゃ負けねえぞ。
Fort fortification that's meant to contain a single direction, so being attacked in any other direction is kind of open to
壁を絶やしてはならん
奴隷同然の扱いに比べりゃ
That's fortification.
ここは天国だぜ。
まあ実戦は実戦でいい実験場ですが。
逃がさん。
頑丈なのは俺の取り柄でな。やってらんねえな。
百発百中か。
One of the songs I've been practicing lately was the Viren opening. Anyway, Reflection 4. I wonder how many there are. I think there's all the reflections been kind of been gloomy in a way, so at least for me, I don't think it's overall it's kind of standard story, but for me kind of it's a bit harder than the other stories. But anyway, let's see. First day of the 4th month, year 157. On that day I joined the vigilante group. I asked Marco's parents, who happened to be my teacher, a question. If you know anything about my father, I want you to tell me. After thinking about it, they finally responded. Shortly before the war, the strange item began spreading through the Alfheim. It was a white powder drug that produced a pleasant feeling when taken through. This is not good. But as the feeling faded, the pleasure gradually turned to suffering. The drug numbed the limb, created hallucination that caused the pain throughout the body. In order to alleviate these symptoms, one had to take another dose. As one's body becomes used to it, though, they had to take in even more to achieve that pleasant feeling. People would pay anything to get back to that feeling, and as the body reached its limit, they usually would die. Eventually, the neighboring human empire began invading Alfheim. The reason they invaded was because they'd run out of that dangerous white powder. The masterminder had distributed to a number of countries and made a massive profit. My father researched the plants and was head of the botanical research facility. He was the one behind it all. He had spread the drug to several countries and started the conflict. Throughout the war, the several forests were burned down and many elves lost their lives. At the time, the Empire knew the drug was spreading through the forest and issued an ultimatum. And they were the one who created a drug, and they would withdraw. The country accepted the ultimatum and turned my father over to them. I became unable to think. I suddenly thought that the persecution I suffered was justified. I suddenly felt a deep loss, and my friend's expression changed as she interjected. She flew into a rage because her parents told me the truth. For a second time, I was saved by my friend. First time was when she rescued me from the boys fooling me. The second was when she remained my friend, knowing the things my father had done. Thanks to that, I no longer felt a loss. What a nice friend. Yeah, you always need at least one friend like that. Yeah, anyway, where was I? Oh, let's finish up the enclave. So tackle the one that's farther away, so I can attack the last one maybe instead of take the one after without having to wait for the next one.
いいか、いきなり暴れ出すんじゃねえぞ。
行こう。え、まだ早い。
嵐の前の静けさとか。いいか、戦場では少しの焦りが命取りになるんだ。
大地の声を聞くか。いいかお前ら、軟弱な奴らに負けたら許さねえからな。
騎士とは騎兵のことじゃない。
そこだ。
俺はまだ戦えるぞ。
いいかお前ら、一歩も通すんじゃねえぞ。
ここは俺に任せろ。
騎士とは俺は
貴様らを一人でも多く道連れにしてやる。
何のために
私を捕まえられる短い命。
紐がだがまだ負けたわけではない。
汚い手ばかり
Lost
使
a
い
lot
や
of
がって。
units, so we might lose this battle. But there's not much I can actually
死
do
の
to
意志を見せろ。
turn the battle. It's all same unit.
うりゃ
ー。速やかに撤収しろ。
ああ。先生はあげるぞ。援護しろ。
こんなんじゃダメだ。もっと大きな手柄がいる。
硬い岩盤の方がまだ手強いぜ。
我が隊は武器を捨てた者を殺しはしない。
That kind they kind of screws on my plan.
気を引き締めろ。も
To fight
う
again.
戦は始まっている。そうじゃない。乱世だからこそ騎士に恥じぬ戦いを。
俺がこう焦ったばかりに。
血が高ぶらないと
逃がすな。仕留めろ。
Sounds like
い
a
いかお前
Kiryu
ら、
from the
一歩も通すんじゃねえぞ。
俺はまだ戦えるぞ。戦乱が終わるところ見たかったぜ。
最後の一投か。
大地の声を聞くか。
何のために俺は。
炭鉱夫をなめんじゃねえぞ。
乗馬できないからってバカにするな。
我が騎兵隊の突撃を受けてみよう。勝利の女神は俺に微笑むのさ。
いいかお前ら、軟弱な奴らに負けたら許さねえからな。
That slug is really messing with a lot of because of
戦線を上げるぞ。援護しろ。
Just confusion all this stuff.
ザコどもが俺が蹴散らしてやる。おい
I think we
死の意地を見
have
せ
to
ろ。
draw them out.
俺を信じろ。
Maybe they will.
勇気を持って戦え。手柄を立て、あの方に認めてもらうんだ。
逃がすな。仕留めろ。
だけどけ、俺が隊列に風穴を開けてやる。ここから二手に分かれるぞ。
俺と勝負する気長生きせんぞ。
騎士とは騎兵のことじゃない。埋められたいやつからかかってこい。
あ
いい隊列移動だ。だがそれがどうした。
行くぞ。
これくらいの傷で交代できるか。うりゃー。俺には勝利の女神がいる。
どうした。俺の首を取るんじゃないのか。最後に
配備してやる。そうだ、奴らだぜ。勝利の女神は俺に微笑むのさ。
傷ついた者は下がれ。邪魔だ。
距離を見極めて適切な武器を使え。
いいか。戦場では少しの焦りが命取りになるんだ。乗馬できないからってバカにするな。ザコどもが俺が蹴散らしてやる。おい、
Although
死の意地を
we
見
only
せろ。
have archers, so
長生きせ
it
んぞ。
might be us.
オナ私を捕
反
まえられる。
抗をなめんじゃねえぞ。
まだ死ぬわけにはいかんな。
We are at a disadvantage. Okay, let's run. This failed.
速やかに撤収しろ。
こんなんじゃダメだ。もっと大きな手柄がいる。だけどけ、俺が隊列に風穴を開けてやる。手柄を立て、あの方に認めてもらうんだ。いいかお前ら、軟弱な奴らに負けたら許さねえからな。
That's not good. Also, we're a bit on the low on the money, so I guess I'll start recruiting the level 1 units again. Next, it's 40 something. Should have 70 something.
理論は構築済
You're
み。
110.
今日は
That's
そ
not,
れを
that's
実
better.
践する。
槍を掲げなさい。進みますぞ。
これで負けたら軍法会議ってやつか。
We need to make sure we don't hit by the wave attack from the
辛いのは敵も同じです。
other than that should
こ
be
こを突破されたら義軍が総崩れになるぞ。
ちょっと服がボロボロじゃん。救援が来てくれる。やがれ。
I think that was
大将の首でも狙う。
I didn't hit anything. I don't know, waste
進め
it.
なくて。
なぜ私の槍が。
なんなのよ。 私の表術が通じないなんて。
あの人
皆の私冷めてください物はありませんね。
この状況じゃ退却するしかなさそう。
みんな先に行け。後から私も行く。
まま矢を追いかけるだけでいい。
スを買ってあげるって。
慢心してはいけません。
私のすべき
弱者を虐げて
歴史を
は
伝える。
後戻り。時には必要よね。
思った以上に厄介な相手じゃねえか。
逃げるよ。
になると決めたのよ。
Compared to the dragon faction playthrough, elf factions are a bit more monotone, I guess. For the dragons, we just rely on the really strong dragon commanders and just fly around and sort of fight in, not fight, but somewhat similar to the open
あの人に伝え
formation
て
fighting.
愛しているって。
But elves are a bit more you hold the line and have to let the arrow fly through over time, slowly advancing. So the battles are a bit more stoic. Little money. Let's just hold there for now. Yeah, hold there for now and take this done with the leader next turn. Ephemeral. Yeah, ephemeral name sounds like some organic chemistry compound. This is overkill. But let's bring some more. 11 versus 3 maybe?
気を引き締めろ。
2.
もう戦は始まっている。
行くぞ。
進む。
一斉射撃の用意を。
Not 20, 25. 110 versus 25.
仕事が山積みですし、戦はこれっきりにしてほしいものです。
この強風では思うように動けまい。
奴隷同然の扱いに比べりゃここは天国だぜ。俺がこう焦ったばかりにみんな先に逃げろ。後から俺も行く。
おのれ。
大地の声を聞くか。
俺はまだ戦えるぞ。
百発百中か。
頑丈なのは俺の取り柄でな。
敵の最後の特攻に備え術式を組め。
自由を奪い自在に切る。残酷なようだな。これが我が戦術でな。
騎士とは
仕留め。
俺は。
さて、私はもう帰りますか。
過酷な土地で生きてきた
打開させる。
我らの意地を見せろ。
When you hear the same sound for like
になる前に入ろう。
for like 30 minutes to an hour. Get stuck in
相手に
my
誠意がある以上は徹底的にやる。
まあ、実戦は実戦でいい実験場ですが、
私は一発散中。
退路は残してやれ。
仕留めた。
負傷者は下がって治療を受けろ。
負けねえぞ。
花粉のいいデータが取れましたね。
何もできなかった。
悪いが権威の勝負のことはない。兵を無駄に死なせるわけにはいかんのだ。
百発百中か。
some stuff fell over. Scared the hell out of me.
敵の最後の特攻に備え
Yeah,
術
but
式
I
を
think
組め。
it sucks. I'll do it in an hour.
相手は防戦一方のようだな。
さて、私はもう帰りますか。
敵は向かい風を受けることがどれほど消耗するかを理解していないようだ。
And then I collapsed. Oh well. 20 versus... That's not enough. Oh well. We will instead attack them, since they can bring much more things.
我が空日騎士団は人民を救済する。
倍になれ。では行くぞ。血が高ぶらない。暴れるか。
It's a good thing the enemy reinforcements spawn more
正義の旗を立てねばならぬの
so
だ。
we could take down the most of them down before they're reinforced.
敵がこれほどとは。特攻は認めない。引き上げるぞ。
reinforcement.
やりすぎた。消化が面倒。何ボサッとしてる。かかってこねえならこっちから行くぞ。早く逃げろ。
We could have won it even without having to take down them separately, but it helps when you do. My brain is my brain is kind of dead. Come on, wake up, wake up. 36 plus 2 versus 70 80 ship fine.
俺は島で一番の食いしん坊と言われたカエルの親父。
なぜだ、なぜ私の槍が。
What about that?
思った以上に厄介な
Luckily
相
it
手じゃ
didn't
ん。
do much
で
damage.
負けるわけにはいかない。
You can heal it up.
逆転は厳しいか。
さっさと切り上げるわよ。バカな総大将には付き合えないわ。撤退します。
見切り進軍してんだよ。
女性は切りたくない。逃げるぜ。そう。
バカな。そうか、私をあらかじめ警戒していたようです。
どうなってんだこれ。
これ以上戦う必要はない。を見せる気はない。でも真っ先に逃げるように最悪のこと
しかねえか。
あなたたち死にたいの？知りなさい。
進まなくては。あんた何なのよ。
この戦況じゃ適度に切り上げるしかねえな。
ここで死にたくないんですけど。
ばかりしやがって。
危険の3倍強いはずだ。
この状況じゃ退却するしかなさそうね。
覚えてやがれ。男の意地の見せ所だ。
なぜだ、なぜ私の槍が。
テンション下がる。
人が住んでさえいれば。悪いけど失礼する。
Or Council. Alfheim encampment. Alfheim had managed to destroy the threat of the Reynold Empire in Makan. As the threat to the country disappeared, so too did the reason to keep expanding its sphere of influence. A lot had happened, but we can finally relax and live in the forest in peace. Hopefully Ephemeral won't get any idea. I'm kind of disappointed. Yes, Mina. Or is that some game? I understand that you want to put the skills you've begun honing to use, but it's the type of thinking that can easily lead to one's death. What are you trying to say? That I'm going to die? Please, please. I won't say that, I'm just thinking you've been a bit aggressive. If you're aggressive, then I can think of an archer commander that is much more. Don't talk about the commander. Well, other than that, I've been thinking it's a good chance to search for Misa. Don't talk about it either. That girl is nothing but a fool. You don't need to go look for her. Let's see. She stopped training in the bow and sword, saying she could best any human with magic. She left the forest to live among humans as a mage, you know? Well, yes, but maybe she's regretting her action and wants to come back to the forest, can't? But can't? No way, absolutely not. She never took anything seriously, so she's probably just playing around somewhere. We don't need to worry about ourselves on her account. So this is where you were, worker. Come on, it's almost time. Yes, sir. Understood. Council chamber. With the reign of the Empire and the Macan boasted pity, the council began considering Alfheim's future. In order to eliminate threats, Alfheim had expanded its territory. The moderate faction believed elves, being largely non-aggressive, should release their hold and live in the forest, while a more radical faction proposed stabilizing their power in the new territory. The Reynald Empire and the Macanet fell into the combined force of Fate and Alfheim. With that, we've eliminated all threats. Hardly. In this world of conflict, there will be a second and a third enemy suiting up. Leaders, could you abandon those territory and return to the forest? You'll just be resigning us to repeat this all over again. No, we'll probably station our armies in the areas adjacent to the other factions. Chatter, not clatter. Stupid me. Wasu. Is that okay? I abide by your decision, but can I hear your reasoning? We elves know far too little about the world and its free people. I'd rather not go blindly invading other factions, but as they could come to attack us, it would be better if we eliminated the key people and governed them ourselves for the sake of peace. Leader! Marka, I already know what you're going to say. Then why? You're not warmongering people, so why can't we just stay in forest? I said it already, but we won because Veda was on our side. But what are you getting at? Imagine if it were just one faction, but someone who... Imagine if it wasn't just one faction, but someone who controlled the entire continent. There would be no chance of victory. We would probably have to surrender and be forced into a loose confederation of nations. And if that happened, we'd begin to settle here and it might start cutting our trees down. But no faction like that has ever really... Alright, American. If Makan and Empire joined the forces, do you think we could have won? Well... Even if all we do is to protect our country, we need at least some military power. So that's why we can't fall out of those territories. So you're going to attack factions that align with us? If they're hostile, we may have no choice. The Empire controls the mainland through an aggressive regime. There are those that think of us as our saviors. Ha! It seems like you finally understand. How was that? Yes, I'll be expecting plenty from you, Valve. I understand, I have no objections. Then let's move to the next point. Next point? Yes, about the lizardman we captured. Bossmog, as he seems to be called, should be released and added to our forces. What? Are you insane? If you're going to fight humans, we all need more minds to control other races and their factions. But how can you be sure the lizardman will obey? I'll leave the negotiation to Silk. Silk? One of those captive fairies. She's a bit weak-willed, but she has been some hidden potentials. You mean to say that you're going to use that fairy who's been no longer able to live in her own forest? I'm absolutely against this. There is no way we can trust this lizard. That's right, you were sent off for medical treatment despite surrounding yourself with so many. Shut your mouth, who are you to? Calm down, Val. Orca, you're out of line. Leader, you're thinking of governing other races and their forces. This is just my opinion, but I strongly advise against it. There's so many voices. I can barely do one, but there's like 7. I only wish to live a simple life in the forest, but the world won't allow that. In order to protect the helpless, we need to control the threats. But more than any race, humans desire a life of comfort. To see that through, they will sacrifice the forest and its natural beauty. In order to prevent that, we must have control. I can't disagree, but I cannot accept the lizard in our forces. Bald, do you intend to challenge the leader? Lead him? Lindra, you fool! What will you do when that lizardman goes on a rampage? I'm sure the leader has thought of that. Moreover, the leader has thought long and hard about how to use Cosmo. Of course, if something were to happen, then all of the responsibility is a decision made with that in mind, of course. Isn't that right? Leader? Indeed. Well, I suppose it would be better to have others on the front line. Not like I would care what happened to him anyway. And it's agreed, we'll add him to our forces. Forest path. Once the council had ended, Kelhaus and Merca returned to the swordsman's quarters. The leader sure had changed. You think she'd accept the creature? Even Feld was surprised. I wonder if he'll be alright. Maybe we should try to stop her by force. You tread dangerously, Merca. It was surprising, but the leader is not motivated by the selfish gain. If we must supervise other faction to protect their peace in our forest, then there's no one better to govern than us. Oh, it still goes on. This one's a pretty long one. Bar post. Back at the quarter, Mina was waiting for her sister. I'm heading back to the office. Sir. Hey sis, how was the council? Well, to think Our Lady and Ephemeral. I'm completely against it. But it's already decided. Well, then, not that I'm all that opposed. Well, I'm not that all that opposed. You live. Shit. Well, if this unification happens, then maybe Misa will come back. I already said we don't need to bring her back. Fine, then I'll look for her myself. Do whatever you want. Prison? This way, leader. Thank you. Silk, it's up to you. Understood. Lady and Ephemeral and the jailer left, going to the hallway. No smoke. The only reason I'm alive because we passed our care to her right before his death. Right now, Alfheim is trying to expand its territory to protect the forest. Protecting the environment is a way of carrying out Hisa's will, so please lend us your power. Please. Smoke never said anything and didn't move a muscle, but Silk somehow understood his compliance. Lady Ephemeral. Did you get through? Yes. Lies. Lies? Lies. There's no way he said anything. Slowly, Smoke exited the cell. The padlock had been torn off, meaning Gosmond could have left at any time. He was so tall even for a lizardman, and he was in a primal physical shape. Simply standing there caused the jailer to quake in so much fear they couldn't speak. Let's go, Godsmog. And Fimro turned away and walked to the exit, followed close by the lizardman. Though he said nothing, he was clearly following her order. Thank you, Godsmog. Sick whispered as Godsmog walked away. After the Father Makan, Hisha had ordered Godsmog to protect the fairies. He had fought to that very end. Godsmog's desire was surely to carry out Hisha's will. Oh, cool. More strong melee unit we have, the better, because ours are a bit weak. Yes, come on. More frogs. More fairies. Cotton. Yeah, I think that's about everyone. Recruit units back. Oh, my lunch is acting up. Maybe I should buy some like those medicine thing. It helps with the digestion. I think just a lot of food in Korea doesn't really sit too well with my body. It's not that anything is wrong with it, it's just that my body is not used to it. And I guess my habit of eating really fast doesn't help either. And it's kind of funny that all my units are slowly filling up with the only archers, because all the guardsmen dies off before the archers do. Now where's that new lizardman Cosmoco? There's where's the circle? The area of Aridania forest, known as the Great Fairy. It has more magic ability than all the other already natural pauper fairies. Wields like magic centimeters to not optimize, an incredible and crystal race. They have no mercy for intruders or low intelligence because they don't speak, but actually they collectively communicate with sound humans can hear. Interesting. Alright, let's attack that.
多くの血が流れる。
目に物を見せてくれる。今に見てほれ。
Yeah, these are well leveled up units, so it should be easy to push through.
邪気を損傷して無駄に傷つくことはありません。
Take that, maybe. Let's send half there and half there. They're right already.
出会え出会え、おとなしく金を納めればよいもよ。
臓器を損傷している。これでは。
えい、何をしておるか。
時には逃げることも大切ですよ。
I'm sorry.
今に見ておれ。
綺麗事なのは分かっています。でも
あの方に報告せねば。
怪我は治せても失われた血までは戻せない。
あの方に報告せねば。
無駄に傷つくことはありません。
Come on. Okay. There we go. Oh, already got 2,000. Not that many room to units spawn. Oh. And turn. Going pretty well so far.
僕のことを甘く見ない方がいい。僕のことを甘く見ない方がいいって誰も聞いてない。
できることが研究に没頭したかった。なぜ果実の道に進んだのか。
逃げますよ。僕は人知れず誰も聞いてねえ。
Let's see. Let's start with this one. There's 22,000. $40 HP. We're more than enough. Now they send reinforcements. We might not be enough.
行くぞ。
皆さん進んでください。
みんな行くぞ。
わあ、怖い顔の方ばかりでございます。
現役は引退したんじゃがな。だがこちらも負けてはいない。
私には荷が重すぎたようでございます。
一旦引くぞ。石を投げろ。
右側をつけ。
身が重すぎたようでござい
こ
ます。
っちもただやられるわけにはいかないんだ。
I think we are about even.
焦るなよ。敵を焦らせるんだ。
皆さん、命は大事。私には身が重すぎたようでございます。
ここは一気に行く。散れ。
There we go. Height of battle is on our side. So come on, push. Come on, come on.
まあ人生そういう日もあるさ。
Yay. Reflection 5. 20th day of the 9th month, year 232. After joining the vigilante group, I managed to catch several criminals and protect a week. There was still plenty of backbiting, but I slowly gained the trust of the more and more people. When I rose to the second in command of the group, I received a letter from Merca. She was part of the swordsmen in the army and had already become an officer. The letter contained a request. If I write you a letter of recommendation, would you join the military? I was happy that she had thought of me, but I also realized I might learn about my father if I joined. So I had a contentious upbringing and the record of fighting. I was able to enter the service, thanks to the effort of Merca's parents and my colleagues in the vigilante group. But since I entered the lowest rank, I could not yet look into anything about my father, so I worked on becoming stronger. They were filled with the practice, not just with the swords, but with the bows and magic as well. During my free time, I would visit the library and read any book on the magic I could find. One time I found an interesting book in the library. It was a book about research concerning using magic to facilitate plant growth. The experiment in the book only detailed forming an arch with arches where the tree's branches to form artistic works, but I wondered about the application in combat. I immediately went to the tell Merca and Mina about it, but for some reason I made no headway. A man who knew my father tried to pick a fight with me. He was a higher ranking than both Merca and me. Is it Mirka or Morika? Mirka, I think. After saying her name like 20 times so far, it's just now question the pronunciation of it. Okay. He was a higher ranking than both Merca and me, and he was a swordsman leader at the time. For him, blood and lineage meant anything. Not anything, everything. Mirka said I should just ignore him, but I could not let his baseless slurring go. So I told him I'd challenge him anytime. It became a duel that King would watch, and before his eyes I utterly defeated the commander. During the fight I used the magic I'd been researching, and in recognition of my talent, I was made a new commander. On a positive reflection for change. Let's go. Well, let's finish up this one. 20,000. Attacking with 100,000.
まだ早い。
おめえら暴走すんじゃねえぞ。前進だ。みんな先に逃げろ。大地の声を聞くか。後で合流しよう。
やるじゃない。敵の最後の突破に備え 術式を組め。
やってらんねえな。
悪さね
敵は向かい風を受けることがどれほど消耗するかを理解していないようだ。
花粉
のいいデータが取れましたね。
ごめん、皆を守れそうもない。逃げよう。
一斉射撃の用意を。
百発百中か。
負傷者は下がって治療を受けろ。
どうやら勝ちのようですね。
思い出したのでね。
手柄は中の上くらいでいい。
悪いが剣技の勝負をする気はない。兵を無駄に死なせるわけにはいかんのだ。
Okay, that one's done. Pull them back. Next. Here.
間もな
I'm
く
just
戦
gonna
が
keep
始まり
attack
ます
the
ね。
knights of Kunis.
進まなくては。
槍は剣の3倍強い。この意味がわかりますかな。
お前たちにはもったいないぐらいの一大演奏会だな。
The targets.
貴様らヒッサーに感謝するんだな。消し済みにならなくて済むのだから。
おい、お前は男だし、最後まで戦う。
この野郎覚えてろよ。あの親父は敵の戦力とか本当に計算したのか。
これで負けたら軍法会議ってやつか。
もう私たちより格上の隊はいないわね。あとは逃げるだけ。
先生も下げます。
黒き頂き、白き茂る。
見やがれ。
調べ。
回れ回れ。
私たちの勝ちですね。負けそうに。
やるじゃん。
誰になる。
俺はおごり高き選手とかじゃねえから。
なぜだ。なぜ私の槍が。
撤退します。
来世でまた会おう。
人が住んでさえいれば。高音に震えろ。ダメだ。気が高ぶってきた。
戦わねば自分が死ぬだけ。
人はなぜ争うのか。
勝っているからといって慢心してはいけません。
This guy's carrying a full-size piano with him. Must be a lot of work on. Guess everyone liked it already. I don't think there's gonna be enough, but no, this time.
我が隊の任務は
Yeah, we're
敵の進軍攻撃を無力化させることじゃ。
大丈夫。自軍を信じるのです。
私の演奏は高く
so let's just run.
ここから先へは
It's not gonna happen.
一歩も行かせんぞ。
つららに貫かれろ。
私はただ
遠
早
泳の
く正
援護が
確に弾い
わしらの
ているだけ。
役目じ
こっちはなんとかなったけど、あの人は無事？
Where's the new laser man we got? What's her name again? Smoke or something? Oh, God, Smoke. Where is he? Leave war. Oh. She was. No, he was the only 2 unit that didn't get to 500. Oh, that's kinda unfortunate. I kinda wanna see how strong he is in the battle. I think that's about it. Unless I wanna attack the dragon faction.
どんな硬い岩盤も俺のツルハシで砕いてやるぜ。
Oh, there's more fairy. And more lizard. There's a miss. Oh well.
I'll まずは落ち着け。戦いが始まるな。神道滅却。武器職人です。進撃の合図じゃ。
総員前進。
戦争にヒューマニズムとかいらねえから。ただ早く正確に引いているだけ。
進撃の合図を鳴らして。
今だ。右翼をつけ。
前進よ。
ではマイルとするか。
矢を放ってください。敵を近づかせてはなりません。
遠い道のり。
覚悟しよう。
私が
計算が狂ったわ。
状況ではなく戦法を見極める。
毒ってそんなにひどいですか？
風の魔法を放てろ。進撃を遅らせろ。
面だけで戦うな。
ごめん、
次は距離を取って魔法を放て。
とっても刺激的よ。
私の邪魔をしないでもらう。
命中だ。戦い方だ。
より美しく。大地の声を聞くか。現役に変わりはない。ザコどもだ。俺が蹴散らしてやる。
一旦引いて回り込むぞ。十分義理は立てた。
信用できねえ。
私の意志は必ず現れる。一人でも怖いことだ。
生き延びた者は
私の表術が通じないなんて。これ信じなかった。
お前腕が
おいてめえら。
Man, it's like a kill zone here. Hey, falling down this narrow path.
奉仕じゃなかった。花粉を放ってください。
修行が足りなかったようです。
いいかお前ら。
Almost
軟
no
弱な奴
loss.
らに負けたら許さねえからな。
私は一発三中。
まあ実戦は実戦でいい実験場ですが。
Dragons are attacking me, so I guess I have to counter-attack them. How long do I have? Maybe an hour more?
司、レッツゴー。
竜騎士は一騎当選ということを教えよう。
互角に戦ってるってだけで調子づくな。
死に急いではなりません。司、ブですよ。
急降下とともに放たれる我が槍を受けてみよう。それでは出発。
私たちは少しでも多く命を救うので
やるじゃない。
負けられないよ。
ここまでだ。
私たちも
退却するぞ。
お前ら
役に立てた。
逃げて。
負傷した人は速やかに下がってください。 信じて結露を開くのです。一斉射撃の用意を祝福を急降下して味方を救え。逃げるわよ。私たちには神がついています。私たちが優勢のようですね。
Lost everyone. You shall be revenged. Alright, where should I start with? Let's start with you. All the unit from the back first. That should be enough, I think. Yeah, maybe one more for the good measure.
The 戦いは本業じゃないんだろうな。水晶の矢を打ち込んでくれるわ。
たとえ戦場が違っていてもあの人と一緒に戦っていくって決めたから。やばい。
逃がなされるんだな。いつお前ら軟弱な奴らに負けたら許さねえからな。
殺し合いにルールは不要ですよ。全力で戦えないと言っても
倍になる。
戦えぬわけではない。
氷の壁を突いて防御壁作るわよ。
俺の言うこと
ここから先へは一歩も行かせんぞ。
シナオさんしかいなかったようですね。
ジグンを信じるのね。
ようでいくぜ。
皆さん次はこっちがでも私の魔法で圧勝するんだから覚えてらっしゃい。
そのことを本人に伝えねば。うりゃ
夢の実現と戦の勝ち負けは関係ない。
娘に不法を聞かせられるわけなかろう。もっと来ていろ。貧弱すぎる。
救援が来てくれる。
皆先に目を凝らず後からは埋めてくれるわ。
大丈夫。
大地の声を聞くか。ドレスを買ってあげるって。
バイちゃん草は道連れよは無情
さんが来るためだの。
俺のツルハシで砕けるものはねえ。
死ねる薬を作っておけばよかった。
Okay, next up. Battle is much. War is pretty much over. That's the rest is just
俺の
grind.
強さは島で一番。俺にかなうやつはいない。
ゴーゴー。
There we go.
こんな奴らじゃ手柄にならねえ。
Well, either we're gonna do
正義に父ちゃんの強いところを見せねえとな。
仕事は早くやるものよ。
俺らの島から出ていきな。
戦利品は俺のもの。
あんたはちょいださみたいな。
てめえぶっ殺してやるからな。俺は売人で終わる気はねえんだ。
長引きそうね。
Alright, let's try.
海のカエルは強いんだぜ。
Let's kill them all. I guess I won't just rest of them just to defend for now. I think I lost decent amount of the units that have an advantage. Get them all. My fatigue is catching up to me. Next turn. Let's do like one more turn or so. The brain is not working too well.
僕のことを甘く見ない方がいい。
今日はお家でゆっくりするわね。
これでは勝ち目がない。
敵はどう出るかな。
僕のことを甘く見ない方がいい。逃げますよ。誰も聞いてない。誰も聞いてねえ。
Something's going on.
水術師の強いところを見せないと。
Getting like just static on the right side of my ear.
出発だそうです。
なっていてもつまらん。
暴れ回れ。
おめえら
止められたいやつからかかってこい。
油断大敵
Yeah,
です。
number 2 is really terrible.
これが鍵盤の生み出す熱だ。
Come on,
正面切って戦う舞台じゃないのよ、私たちは。
ちょっと服がボロボロじゃん。
やっべえ。もう俺は軍人じゃねえから。硬い岩盤の方がまだ手強いぜ。
私たちの勝ちですね。
人間の腕力でしてるよりも
この状況じゃ退却するしかなさそうね。
黒き頂き、白き深淵。これぞ極みの調べ。
それだけか。カイヤ。せがれの
立っているからといって慢心してはいけません。
まったく面白いように獲物が死んでくな。
さあ、圧倒的本流で叩き潰せ。
敵も必死。
一人残らず埋めてくれるわ。
or something like that. I forgot the name. Let's finish this first. Should be more than enough. The capital is a bit of a difficult place to find.
神よ、私たちをお守りください。 いかなる時も私たちには神がついています。祈りましょう。
気が高ぶらない。
魔法が届くところまで進め。
死ぬことは怖くありません。
暴れるか。
前進。
現役は引退したんじゃがな。
落ち着きなさい。運命を受け入れるのです。
単純に力が足りねえんだよ。熱い。
この体は神のもの。
この強風では思うように動けまい。
運んでいるだけじゃ俺は倒せねえぞ。
敵はもう疲れ切っている。一斉に切り込んで型をつけるぞ。
貴様らヒッサーに感謝するんだな。
生きていれば必ずいいこと
済むのだから。
希望を捨てないで。
負けんの行動だ。
幸せは大切に。
悪いが権威の勝負をする気はない。兵を無駄に死なせるわけにはいかんのだ。
やりすぎた。消化が面倒。鍛えてその程度だ。お前らは仮想の方が好みだ。何ぼさっとする。分かってこねえならこっちから行くぞ。
自由を奪い自在に切る。残酷なようだがこれが我が戦術でな。
熱いか。
Research facility. Research facility. In Alfheim, there is a state research facility focused on studying plants. It's dedicated to finding a better way to use the plants in various ways, as the elves need them for clothing, food, shelter, medicine, poison, and more. It was set up inside the renovated research building from the previous country, making it one of the few large stone structures that elves had. It had taken over the previous country's research. My lady and female, is there an inspection today? Well, something like that. Maybe a look, lady and female. See how well the Amanita mix area is all doing. Perhaps another time. That's too bad. Ephemeral was led around the facility by the mine lab or general tour. There are still so many sealed rooms because we are using the facility from the previous researchers, but we have comparatively fewer researchers. Building is too big for just us. The building is too big for just us. Alright, but why the padlocks? The previous researchers locked them on the doors, and the unlocking the rooms we only use as wonders, so we left them as is. There was a key left behind though, so we did check each of them. What are these? Apparently the portrait of a previously gifted researcher. Ephemeral began a search for her father's name, which she'd learned from the Milka's parents. The fact that he was a head researcher and he created a dangerous drug would certainly qualify him. But no matter how much she searched, his name was nowhere to be found. I guess they wouldn't leave a portrait of a war criminal. Fine, lad. Yes, what is it? I'd like to see the research from the previous staff. Understood, I'll bring that right away. I read up the room for a while. When he returned, he was carrying several thick books, though far too few for to possibly be the entirety of his research. This is all of it? Yes, this is everything. It seemed there was an issue with the previous team and several documents were burned. I understand. I'll be borrowing this then. Well, these aren't supposed to be taken offside. I can't disobey an order from you. That night, Joseph's thought is strange. And Vimriel was poring over the documents in her private quarters. The documents were obviously destroyed intentionally, and Vimriel recalled the things she had learned about her father from the America's parents. He was at the head of the research facility and created a drug which, when spread to several nations, sparked the war. For that reason, Vimriel's childhood was filled with persecution. She wanted to know just what kind of person he was who had dropped her into a hellish childhood. So the previous country destroyed everything about my father's research. Despite how thick the spine is, there aren't that many pages here. Or Daytona. How does he imagine the previous country will be delicate enough to only extract the troublesome pages and nothing more? Someone did this on purpose. Okay. Let's see, next. Let's see. This faction has a lot of events, huh? We're like about halfway there, but we've seen so much. At least it feels like we've seen a lot more events. I guess partially because there's a lot of small ones, event section in between.
働かないとな。
僕のことを甘く見ない方がいい。
死ぬ
それでは各隊作戦開始。
私のキノコは立派ですよ。
さあさあ、声を出していくぞい。
神のストベ、私たちをお守りください。
そうか。それが仕事と割り切って仕留め。
聞こえてないのか？僕のことを甘く見ない方がいい。
降伏しろ。
圧倒的だな。
自身の運命は受け入れてます。生きていれば必ずいいことがありますが、希望を捨てないです。
僕のことを甘く見ない方がいいって誰も聞いてない。
逃がさない。
やはりキノコに水をやるのが性に合いますね。
少し脱力しすぎたか。よし。
一斉射撃の用意を。
やっぱり
太鼓を打ち鳴らすんじゃ。ゲロロ
さて、私はもう帰りますか。逃げますよ。誰も聞いてね
え。蹴散らせ蹴散らせ。
私は一発戦
じわじわと行くぞ。
Oh, yeah, moved already. Yeah, how did the recruitment lay off stream? Oh, they attacked already. Oh, they defended already, I guess. I kind of kind of desperately try to stay awake. Then what I do now. I guess it's also the spring weather making me a bit more sleepy than usual. And also partially the battles being somewhat monotone. I think that's everyone. Yeah. Let's check the recruit real quick and I'll call it a night.
私は高いわよ。
身の誓いを交わ
ても騎士は騎士だ。
わしを雇うとは。
槍を使います。
Getting a lot of good recruits, I guess.
この戦乱が終わったらあいつと結婚するんだ。
Not that many, but still few is better than none. Alright, I'll call it a day there. I have some more time, but I guess I'll take some nap. Turn 58. Only 11:41 then 58. Guess this one's taking a bit longer. Anyway, that's it for today. Hopefully it wasn't so painful as always, and I'll try to... tomorrow I need to do something, so I'll try to come back on Wednesday. Maybe I'll start a little bit early on Wednesday and try to finish that in one sitting instead of having it twice. Yeah, that's it, and thanks for watching, and bye!